A critical game 4 is in the 7th inning, and the Nats are losing 8-1. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Delia Gonzalez. Another sellout crowd is packed into Nationals Park right now, but some folks might be leaving. The WUSA 9 team, though, is covering this game at all angles. Sports director Darren Haynes is inside the ballpark. We'll have his take. Jess Arnold is outside at the bullpen. Colby Satterfield high above the ballpark. And Scott Broom is checking with the fans around the park. Let's get started, though, with Jess Arnold. She's been talking with fans who took Metro to the stadium. And right now, Jess is at the bullpen where folks are watching the game. Jess, I can say in the newsroom, the cheers turned to groans as the game went on. How are fans feeling down there?
Delia, the mood is definitely a little somber, and this rain is certainly not helping the atmosphere any. I want you to take a look, though, at the crowds that are coming out of the stadium down on the street below the bullpen. Clearly, some of these fans, at least, are giving up. They think the game is over, but maybe that'll help with some of that traffic and congestion. We ended up talking with some of those people who decided to avoid the Metro and some who braved those crowds earlier at the Navy Yard station. Listen to what they had to say. A sea of red streaming into Nats Park, optimistic about the team's chances for Game 4.
We're here to see the Nationals win a game in the World Series.
Go Nats!
Some braved the Metro, as DC encouraged fans to do. So you guys took the Metro to get here?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Just trying to avoid traffic and parking.
You don't care about the crowds leaving?
No.
Nah, that's all.
We're ready for it. We're ready.
Let's go Nats!
Others hedged their bets on the roads. Why'd you guys decide not to take the Metro?
Takes a lot longer if you leave early than it does to drive.
Everybody's rushing to jump that last train, and they're waiting like they should so no one gets left behind. But we drove. We got an easy way out.
These guys drove all the way from the Philly area to root for their daughter's new team. So you traded the hats for today?
Yeah, and we got Harper and you guys got a World Series. I mean, what's going on here?
Others still wanted to leave the driving to someone else.
We're going to take Metro, and I just want to get here to experience. We came from California.
Regardless of how they made it there, many walked in chanting the same thing.
Go Nats!
Nats! Go Nats!
That's awesome. Give me a high five. Woohoo! Great. Yeah, spirits are definitely a little lower than that kids were earlier. Now we are looking at a time lapse from the Navy Yard station from last night. We'll see if it gets just as crowded. Like I said, because some of those fans are leaving early, it might dissipate some of those crowds. The spirits, like I said, are a little lower, but some people are still going. Here we go. People are still cheering. The game is not over yet, so fans are still here ready to go in the bullpen. I'll send it back to you, Delia.